Now we're live. Hey, what's going on, everybody? A Blu-ray update here with the little one, little mini Blu-ray collector. I am teaching her the ways, but we'll cruise through this here, and she's gonna help out a little bit. So, first up, we got Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and this is one of those fun movies that I remember seeing as a kid, and hadn't revisited for a while. But one I've watched, tons of times as a kid, and it's still a lot of fun. I mean, I don't know, man. It's one of those kind of cheesy movies that I still really enjoy. The action isn't all that exciting, but there's really fun performances from everybody, and I really feel this movie kind of holds up. I think if you showed this to a younger audience today, let's not chomp. I think they would still really appreciate and enjoy this movie. I think it's a lot of fun. Next up here, we've got what we got here. Stand by Me. Yeah, Stand by Me. I have never seen this until recently. I've always have seen just little pieces and parts here and there, but never saw this full movie. And what an awesome coming of age story! I'm glad I finally saw this. I feel like I've been disgracing film by not seeing this movie yet because I love coming of age stories and stories about kids and anything that kind of is reminiscent of your childhood and just having a good time and stuff. But this was a great movie. Very much enjoyed this one a lot, and wish I would have watched it when I was younger too, because it probably would have held a little bit more sentimental value. But I still really enjoyed it. Let's grab the next one here. Look at this slipcover, huh? Yeah, Happy Death Day. I actually enjoyed this movie. We don't want to eat the Blu-rays. You gotta show. I liked Happy Death Day. I thought this was a fun time. Probably nothing I would revisit over and over again, but for a PG-13 horror film, a lot better than it had any right to be. What do we got next? Major Pain. Major Pain. This is one of those movies I did watch a lot as a kid, and hadn't seen this in a long time again too, and still holds up. I mean, it's one of those movies maybe you have to see when you're younger to really appreciate the humor, and then it just kind of no, okay. Maybe it sticks with you when you watch it when you're older and everything, but I still laughed my butt off with this, and I had a really good time revisiting this one again. So, Major Pain, good fun, 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 fun. And then a completely opposite spectrum of comedy is This Is the End, and this is as far from like a PG-ish 13 movie you can get. This is hard, hard R, and I thought this was great too. I really like all the comedies that Seth Rogen, James Franco, and everybody does. I'm not like keen on all the new comedies because I feel like the comedies in the '90s had a little bit more cleverness to them, like Tommy Boy, Happy Gilmore. They're genuine, funny comedy movies, and a lot of movies now have to be rated R and a lot of like vulgarness and everything, which sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But those group of guys I really do like. Next here we've got from Eureka is Fright Night, and this is a UK release. This is all region though; it's a region-free release. I think a lot of people don't know that, but I saw one guy post about it, and I was like, oh, I'll give it a chance. And sure enough, it is region free. So Fright Night on Blu-ray, when we got like a limited release around the U.S. parts, I know it went for a ridiculous amount of money, but $15 from the UK Amazon shipped over. It plays great. It's a really nice release, looks great, and Fright Night, I mean, just a classic, absolute classic. And the remake, honestly, I didn't mind all that much. I liked Colin Farrell. I really like Anton Yelchin. I honestly, the remake was not all that bad either. Next here we've got Split, and Split I really liked as well. I thought that was a really good time. I can't wait to see where they're going with this, with kind of crossing over. I won't spoil anything, but I'm really excited to see. Oh, I'm sorry. You want to sit up more? Ugh. We'll go right here. But really enjoyed Split. There were some genuinely eerie moments. I thought the build up to the whole conclusion of the movie was perfect and a very satisfying ending too. Very much like Split. And next we got the Poughkeepsie tapes. And my buddy Jay, Absolute Sublime One on here, had been talking about this movie forever, and now it's on the ground. But man, what a fantastic film! I've never seen it. I was just waiting for a Blu-ray release, and Scream Factory picked it up finally, and thank God they did, because that's a film that has desperately needed that kind of a release for a while, and I've absolutely loved it. You want to come up? Got three more. We'll cruise through these here. What do we got here? Hunt for, I don't know if this is supposed to be Wilder People or Wilder People. I really like this movie. This is from, I'm probably going to butcher the name, but I think it's Taiki Waititi, who also did What We Do in the Shadows, which is phenomenal, and then latest did Thor Ragnarok, which completely reinvigorated the character Thor, and in my opinion gave Thor the best arc between him in Ragnarok and then Infinity War is the best arc I think any Marvel superhero has had in this universe so far. But man, that movie was awesome. Sam Neill's great in there. The little kid, standout performance in there for sure. I'm blanking on his name right now, but he also had a pretty big role in the latest Deadpool film, and I thought he was great in there too. I had no idea he was in it. I skipped the trailers for that, and I was super stoked to see him in Deadpool. So awesome, awesome actor, and just really, really fun movie. Heartfelt, really good. Next, we've got the classic Rocky, the Digibook. So I've got, yeah, I've got the box set for this, but in the box set it had the old transfer, so the picture and the audio wasn't the best. This is the new transfer, so I just wanted to make sure I had it, with the best quality out there. And it was like $6, I think. Found this at Michael's. I'm pretty sure it was Michael's Arts and Crafts. It was like $6 there, so I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna pass that up. So snagged this up. Actually, so showed this in an update video. Went out to Monster Mania in New Jersey. No, we don't eat the Digibook. And got a Sylvester Stallone signed glove from a vendor out there with certificate of authenticity and everything. So super pumped to grab that. And now Carl Weathers is going to be out there come August, which I'm going back out there with my buddy. So cannot wait to meet Carl Weathers, get another glove sign, and kind of have Stallone and Carl Weathers there on display on those boxing gloves. Would be super, super cool. But one of the all-time greatest movies of all time, Rocky. And last here, Criterion's release of The Breakfast Club. And I'm glad I waited to pick this up. I've had this on DVD for forever, and I've been wanting to grab this on Blu-ray, and they've had a couple of nice releases before this, but I waited on it. I'm glad I did. Criterion does a great job, and I just love, their cases are slightly thicker and just the clear case. It just, I don't know, it has a very elegant feel to it, so I'm glad that I waited to grab this on Criterion. And Breakfast Club, I mean, what has not been said about the movie? That's one of those movies that'll stand the test of time, and people will be showing their kids for generations and generations to come. And just a great, great film. So that's going to do it, guys. That's it for this update. Thank you all very much for watching. If you are new to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Little one wanted to join in here. Got movies all over the floor. Trying to figure out how to crack that open. Yeah. You gonna toss it? You gonna throw the Criterion? Don't throw the Criterion. Throw it up here. Put it up here. Put it on the table. Be nice to Criterion. Thank you guys so much, though. Hope you're all doing well. Leave some comments down below. Let me know what you guys have been watching lately, how you all are doing, and we'll catch you all next time. Thanks. Say bye.